I hate Loki. There, I said it. I don't like him. I don't get why people love him so much. I think he's a waste of space, a pointless villain, someone who I could have lived without in the MCU. Let's face it. He wasn't that great in the first two Thor movies. He was a lame villain. All right. I get it. He had a cool story. He's the half brother of Thor. He's the god of mischief. But guess what? He's more of an arrogant prick, and I can't stand him. And I thought he was so pointless in these movies. Come on, folks. You gotta agree with me, don't you? Don't even get me started on him as the big bad villain in the Avengers. Come on, Hulk smashed the shit out of him in one simple move. And guess what? Anybody could do that. He was just a puppet of Thanos and he wasn't necessary. Why they pulled him? I don't know, because people thought he was a hunk because he was a cool, charismatic bad guy. Nah, he was lame. He was a weak villain. Get your shit together, Marvel and Disney. Okay, I have to admit, he grew on me in Thor Ragnarok. He finally became a character who had heart, motivation, and not just a waste of space. This is what I wanted, and I was so excited to see that he was going to fight alongside his brother in the Avengers. That's right, folks. Loki was gonna be a hero in Avengers Infinity War, and by God, he was a hero. He fought till the very end, but Thanos had to go and screw everything up. He made me sad in this movie. Come on, I started liking him, and now you're gonna do what you did to him? Fuck you, Thanos. But thank you, Disney Plus. You gave us Loki. A series I don't know if anybody was really asking for. I know when I heard about it, I said, Loki, he's dead. Why do we want to see that? There's so many other people we could watch. But by God, you put him together with Owen Wilson as Mobius. You have him going through time and space looking for variants of himself. You have him fall in love with himself. You give him a lot of heart and soul. By God, this show won me over in the words of, I don't know, but it was fantastic. And the way they ended season one, spoiler alert, folks, he went back in time and nobody at the TVA knew him. It was devastating. But luckily, season two came. That's right, folks. Season two picks up right where season one left off. Loki is at the TVA, but nobody knows who he is. And then he time slips. And then he finds the timeline where people do know him. And he has to warn them about he who remains. And then they got to hunt him down. But then he's still time slipping. And all these branches of different universes are starting to get pruned. And he has to stop them. And he has to work with he who remains. We meet he who remains as a lovable guy. And we meet a new quirky guy, and we make new friends, and we fall in love with them, and we get backstories to folks that we know and love from the first season. This season was spectacular. All right. Now, sure, a lot of things were done and then undone, but still, you can forget it because this show had heart and you enjoyed every second of it. And by the end of this show, I said, I love Loki. I get why people are so infatuated with him. He's a great guy. He's funny. He's sweet and he does what it takes to get the job done, even if it's difficult. I don't know if we'll ever see him again in the MCU. I hope we do. I think we will. I don't think we're going to see him in a season 3, but I think we'll see him in the Kang Dynasty if that ever happens, or in a different Avengers movie. And I'm excited because I really enjoyed seeing him pop up in the end of Quantum Mania. I thought that was fantastic. And then it happened in the show. Oh my goodness. This is great. I see why people liked him. Hey, and if you like movie reviews and podcasts, check mine out. It's called Movie Toast. News and reviews were available wherever you get your podcasts. Please check it out. And every day there's new videos on TikTok and Instagram and Reddit. Oh, not Reddit. Fuck Reddit. On YouTube. All at movie_toast. We're giving you movie reviews, TV reviews, interviews, trailer reactions. So please check us out. We're Movie Toast News and Reviews. Hopefully soon, me and my co-host will have a spoiler-filled discussion of Loki Season 2. Thank you, and please stay toasty.